Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter who lived in a small village at the foot of a mountain. He had a simple life, working hard every day to provide necessities for his family. Despite his efforts, he often felt stuck in his life. One day, the woodcutter decided to visit a nearby monastery to seek guidance from a wise old monk. He had heard that the monk was known for his wisdom and compassion and hoped that he could help him find a way to move forward in life. As he approached the monastery, he was greeted by the monk, who welcomed him with a warm smile. The woodcutter explained his situation, and the monk listened patiently. The monk then told the woodcutter a story. Once there was a man who was lost in a dense forest. He wandered around for hours, trying to find his way out, but he only became more and more lost. Finally, he came across a wise old man who was sitting under a tree. The man asked the old man for directions, and the old man replied, "My friend, to move forward, you must first let go of what's behind you." The woodcutter was confused and asked the monk how this related to his situation. The monk replied, "You are like the man in the story. You are stuck in your situation because you are holding on to your past. You must let go of your old ways of thinking and doing things if you want to move forward." The woodcutter was surprised to hear this and asked the monk how he could do that. The monk replied, "Start by changing your thoughts. Instead of thinking about your problems, focus on your blessings. Be grateful for what you have, and let go of what you don't have. This will help you develop a positive mindset, which will attract positive things in your life." The woodcutter was inspired by the monk's words and decided to follow his advice. He began to focus on the good things in his life, such as his family, his health, and the beauty of nature around him. He also started to work harder and smarter, using his skills to create new opportunities for himself. Over time, the woodcutter's situation began to change. He found more work, earned more money, and improved his standard of living. He was grateful for the wisdom that the monk had shared with him and knew that he would always carry it with him on his journey forward. The woodcutter learned that to move forward, he had to let go of his past and embrace a positive mindset. He realized that he had the power to create his own future and that he could achieve anything he set his mind to. And with this newfound sense of hope and determination, he continued on his path, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Time passed by. One day the woodcutter was curious to know how the monk who advised him to move forward stays in bliss all the time. That's because though the man practiced the monk's practice, he could not be in bliss right through. Then one day the woodcutter went to meet this monk again, who was meditating in the middle of a quiet forest near to the village where the woodcutter lived. Once he went to the forest, he went near the wise monk and began to ask, "Excuse me, wise one. Can you recognize me and can I ask you a question?" "Of course, my friend. What would you like to know?" said the monk. Then the woodcutter said, "I practice leaving my old baggage in order to move forward as you guided me, but I've been feeling a lot of stress and anxiety intermittently. I've tried different things to cope with it, but nothing seems to work. I heard that you practice meditation. Can you tell me more about it?" Then the monk said, "Certainly. Meditation is a powerful tool for calming the mind and reducing stress and anxiety. It involves training the mind to focus and be present in the moment. Not past nor future only, as I told you before when you met me earlier to find out how to move forward." Then the woodcutter said, "But how can I do that? My mind is always racing with thoughts. Mostly the old baggage comes to my mind, though I succeeded earlier." Then the monk said, "It takes practice and patience, my friend. When you meditate, you sit quietly and try to focus on your breath or a particular object. When your mind wanders, you simply bring it back to your breath or the object. Over time, you'll find it easier to calm your mind and be present." Woodcutter said, "That sounds difficult. I don't know if I can do it." Monk said, "It's not easy, but it's worth it. Through meditation, you'll develop a sense of inner peace and calm. You'll also find that your relationships improve, and you have more energy and focus at work." Woodcutter then said, "That does sound appealing. But how do I know if it's working? Please let me know, wise one. Monk said, you'll know, my friend. You'll feel a sense of contentment and happiness that comes from within. You won't be dependent on external things to make you happy. Once you experience these benefits, you cannot stop practicing meditation, because it becomes an essential part of who you are. Woodcutter was so glad to hear these words and said, that sounds amazing. I think I'll give it a try. Then the monk said, I encourage you to do so, my friend. Remember, meditation is a journey, not a destination. Don't stop it, keep on doing it and move forward. It takes time and effort, but the rewards are priceless. In life, in order to move forward in life, we must let go of our past and embrace a positive mindset. The woodcutter learned that by changing his thoughts and focusing on his blessings, he could create new opportunities for himself and improve his life. He also learned the importance of meditation in reducing stress and anxiety and developing a sense of inner peace and calm. Through meditation, he could become more present in the moment, improve his relationships, and have more energy and focus at work. The story teaches us that by practicing these principles, we can create a happier and more fulfilling life for ourselves and enable to lead a life beyond goals.